I was doing. I don't think I got more film. Oh. I know what I have to do. I need to turn up the volume, for one. It's the Spirit Radio. Seem to be coming from inside the roof. You mean the ceiling? Girl, you cray. What you be doing? Bees. Just bees everywhere. No, the stream is stuttering. You should just, like, surgically attach the camera obscura to yourself. She just wants to give you a hug. Oh my gosh, that looks like Mio. Senpai, why would you notice me, Senpai? Hey, dream? For real, girl? For real. For real. Everything is a dream. At least she wears heels in the mansion, doesn't she? Why does she have, like, oh, because these are her house shoes. But in a haunted mansion, she's not polite. She's gonna clomp around in her heels. She just teleports up here. Spirit Stone Radio. Is this the radio I dreamed about last night? Why do I have Mio's radio? Radio transmissions. As mentioned previously, occultist Kunakiko Aso has actively appropriated Western craft with the goal of explicating ancient Japanese belief in the legends of the other world. It is said he finally was able to establish communication with the other world. The first example of this is the Otherworld Crystal Radio Signal Receiver, other known as the Spirit Stone Radio. The Spirit Stone Radio's Spirit Stone was a name his colleague used later in Dr. Aso's research materials. It is usually simply referred to as the crystal. The principle of the crystal radio is that it utilizes the special wave detection property of crystal to pick up the appropriate band of wavelength. Aso focused on the fact that stones have been known from ancient times to carry occult properties. If he could find a special crystal, he thought perhaps he could capture signals from the other world. It is said his experiment was a success, and the records note that he was able to capture sound at a range outside that of normal broadcasting. The documentation of sounds have been lost, but Aso's associates left behind several testimonials saying that they heard words of the past and words of ghosts. An old radio that was in the loft above Yu's room. According to an old book left in the same place, it's a crystal radio made by Professor Kunihiko Aso for communicating with the other world. A reaction with a special crystal makes it possible to hear words spoken in the past and of the voices of ghosts. Aso, could there be some connection with Yu's family? No. There's someone in the 4th game who might be related. But she ends up maybe dying? It's really vague. She was my favorite character in the 4th game. A scholar of the occult who lived in the second half. Mystic science, blah blah blah. His first experiment to bear fruit was Spirit Stone Radio. It used crystal radio technology enables to receive supernatural sounds that normally could not be detected. Products and blah blah blah. Yeah, just talking about everything. Can we not? The dream I had yesterday. Wouldn't it be last night? Oh my gosh, girl. You are like the laziest hoe ever.
Ray? What's the matter? Ray? Here.
Ray, about that photo of the doll on the skewer, I wasn't able to find anything on it. I thought it may be similar to the legends of the straw dolls passed on in Tono. Anyway, it has something to do with folklore, so you might find something in one of Yu's books. Thanks, I'll go take a look.
If you need anything else, just let me know. It's raining again.
It's raining again.
It's raining again.
It's raining again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I blanked out for a second.
She blanked out for a second. We're all gonna die, Miku. We're all gonna die. I'm gonna get attacked by a ghost in Yu's room. In many regions, particularly in the mountain areas, there remains a folk practice of dressing up dolls they make from straw, earth, or cloth and worshipping them as idols. The doll in the picture was reported by a Wada resident. It is called Kushimi, and when someone dies in the village, they weave the hair of the deceased into the straw and have it wear his or her kimono. In many regions, particularly in the mountain areas, there remains a folk practice of dressing up dolls they make from straw. Oh, I didn't. A doll is fixed on skewers and then put before a shrine at the edge of the mountain. The doll is enshrined for up to 1 month after the death, and after that period passes, it is cast into the river behind the shrine together with various offerings. In this region's tradition, there is said to be a cave in the mountain connecting to the land of the gods. The dead who became Kushimi stand between the village and the mountain. They take upon the village's evil and head to the land of the gods. In a neighboring village, there is said to be a similar doll called Ikushi, but this one is the spirit of a person who died young and is deified in the mountains. In one interpretation, both village and mountain have a protective deity standing in the border between people and the gods. In another sense, burning the dead with evil or deifying the spirit of the young in a mountain connotes human sacrifice. Inside the manor, in a courtyard surrounded by a corridor, was a tree wrapped with a sacred rope. Around it stood straw dolls skewered on stakes. According to an old book on folklore, and the practice belongs to an old folk cult, the door stood between the border of mountains and the village, functioning as practice. My tongue is like swollen. What is that courtyard beyond the door? Hold on, I'm gonna close the door. Oh, I don't know, because I'm streaming to Annie. You should be fine. I don't know why it's being laggy. Okay, save. Oh no, I'm in this room. That little brat. The sacrificial pillar. Light burns on the altar where a miniature shrine has been set up. He's so quick. Is there anything down there? Any shinies? No. Sounds like a seal on the door though. Yep. The image of something has been caught on the photo. Is it the tree? Am I about to get like ganged up by a bunch of ghosts? I'm just gonna save real quick. I know I just saved, but like...
Still not enough.
A piece of wood wrapped in cloth has been tied with a sacred rope to the tree in the middle of the courtyard. It looks like a curse of some kind has been written in tiny script all over the cloth. The straw dolls impaled on bamboo stakes all around the tree seemed to moan in the wind. "It's not enough," said the man who stood here. What was not enough? Spoopy. In the center are 4 amulets inscribed with pictures of paper dolls shaped like people. Could you be in here? I don't know where we're supposed to go. Was the door up the ladder of the bookshelf I pushed out of the way? Was that like a locked door? Or was that a sealed door? I guess we'll go see. What about this one? Still sealed. Well, I'm supposed to be going this way. Something round is reflecting light from inside the pool of blood behind the chest. Sacrificial pillars. It's the quickest. Okay, I just go out this door after I get attacked. When I get attacked.
Get back! Stay away!
Is there something in here? Why was he running away? Is that near the entrance? Am I supposed to find all of them? Okay, I can't actually play this game right now. I lied. So I'm just gonna, since I haven't really accomplished anything, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop here. Like it's just too difficult to play this right now. I'll just play it tomorrow, maybe. Sorry. Thanks for watching, I guess. But at least the border looks nice.